Hey guys, my name is Solomon. In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to upload your website onto a live server. You just finished building your website and you're looking to upload your website onto a live server to make it public. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that without worries. So before we start, let me explain to you what this means and how you're going to do it. When you're coding your website, you're building it on your local machine. It's not going to be accessible online. But after you finish building your website, you want to make sure your website files are uploaded onto a live server, which will enable your website to get visible by the public. And that's what we're going to be doing in this crash course. So the next thing we'll be looking out for is registering your name. So you're going to register your domain name, and we're also going to register a place where you can store your website files called web hosting. I've just worked with nyezinahsolomon to give you 50% off deal. So my links are in the description. That will get you a 50% off web hosting and affordable web hosting as well. I registered with them with this accounts, so I'm going to use that to show you how to upload your website onto the live server. But if you already have your hosting accounts, you can skip this part of the video because I'm going to show you from scratch how to do that. So you have your website files. You have your website files ready, and you have your project folder which is on your local PC. What we need to do is to go to our desktop and then convert this project folder into a zip file. So we're going to our desktop right now, and here is my project folder. So we want to make sure we convert this project folder into a zip file. So we're converting it to a zip file in order to upload it onto our server. It's a requirement. So you select zip and then you zip it. After you zip it, you see it here as a zip folder. Okay, so that's the first part of it. You have to convert your folder into a zip folder, your project folder into a zip folder. Alright, now we are done with this first part. The second part is actually getting our name and a place to store this file, this folder. So let's go back to our browser. Alright, type nyezinahsolomon onto your web browser and then register your domain name and your hosting. It's always advisable that you have your domain name and hosting at one place, because it will help you able to manage your domain name and your hosting at one place, and it saves time. Hey, let me remind you, because it's also hosted on the same platform, if there's any deal, you will be getting full deal with them. And they will also be able to help you fully, because domain name hosted at different providers, if there's a problem, there's going to be delays. So I would recommend that you go ahead and register everything from one provider. Alright, so go ahead and read more about nyezinahsolomon. But right now we're going to register our domain name and hosting. So you click on other hosting. The next thing you will see is their packages, and nyezinahsolomon has 3 packages or plans. They have the Go Basic, Standard, and the Go Unlimited. Because your website file is just some megabyte of space, it has a megabyte of space, you want to stick to the Go Basic plan because it will give you 5 GB storage, which is enough for your website files. Only if you are doing something big on your site that you may need huge space, and you also host one website. But if you think you're hosting different or multiple websites with this hosting provider, then you go with the other packages. Alright, but let's stick to the basic plan. So we are registering, so you click on register. The next thing we're going to see is a domain registration page. Here you enter your domain name you want to register on this hosting provider. So you enter your name. Let's say we're entering Solomon test 001. This is just for tutorial purposes. Get creative and come out with your own name. If you live in my country, Ghana, or maybe Nigeria, please, or wherever you are, try to check their currency switcher, as it will help you a lot, because having to do payment with your local currency is always safer and better. But if you don't need that, you can also stick to the USD. Alright, so let's continue. Hey, but wait, you can also select .net, .org and other TLDs here. So let's continue with the registration. So this process will check if the domain name is actually available. And congrats, the domain name is available for registration. Let's continue with the process. This part of the screen shows you your package and the pricing, and so you are billed 12 months, okay, and there are additional add-ons here you can still select if you want them to protect your website. But this is a WordPress website. If you are building a WordPress website, you can use this feature because they will protect your WordPress website, because most WordPress websites get hacked very easily. But please untick that and then continue with the process. So we are going, you click on continue. Okay, so we have our domain configuration page where we will be able to select ID protection, DNS management and email forwarding. ID protection is basically protecting or hiding your identity on the internet. When you register your name, guess the domain name we've registered here, it gets public on public services. So you want to hide this ID because spammers will get your contact, your phone number, your country, your billing address and even your email address to start spamming you when your website goes live. So if you have the money, please select this. Okay, alright, so let's continue with the tutorial without this, and then we click on continue. Alright, and here we are. Okay, so I've contacted McQ host to give you a deal, and the deal is 50% off hosting. So go to your apply coupon code section and then type TUP50. Okay, so this TUP50, this is the code. Let's validate the code. And congratulations, 50% has been applied to your hosting, not domain name. Okay, it all applies to hosting, and if you guys save some amount. Alright, and let's continue. So we go to checkout. This is where you enter your name, your personal information, and other details. After that, you choose your payment method. If you have Bitcoin, you can choose that here. Momo GH. If you have PayPal, you can also select here. Alright, so let's stick to the first one. So I'm going to fill out my details and then get back to you on the flip side. Okay, I just went ahead and filled out my details, and then I'm good to go. So I'm going to, okay, after filling out your details, enter your password, a very strong one of course, and you can use a password generator here to get a strong password. Alright, so accept to their terms of service and then complete the order. Alright, so let's see how the order will go through. So it's taking us to the payment gateway to make the payment. Now you enter your credit card and then click on pay. After that, your accounts will be set up, and that is it. So I'm going to make the payment and then get you on the flip side. All right. After you made the payment, it should be redirecting you to your dashboard, and here is the dashboard. Now you may notice that here I have 0 domain name. This is because my domain name is actually from a different registrar. I'm using it for tutorial purposes. This is not for business. Okay, this domain name is free and I got it to make this tutorial. That's why you're seeing 0 here, but you should not see this. You should see 1 here, 1 here. Okay, that's what I have to put in your mind. All right, so everything is good. You click on services. So we're going to our file manager to upload our website files. Click on services. All right, and we have our package. Please still click on that and it should be taking you to this page. When you're here, scroll down, you see file manager. This is where you manage all your website files. So you click on that and here is our file manager. We want our website live on the internet, so we want to go to the public directory. That's public_HTML, and then click on that, double click on that. All right, and here we are inside the public directory. Remember, from the beginning of the video, we compressed our project folder into a zip folder. So we are now going to upload that onto this public directory. So what you need to do is, above the screen you see upload, click on that. Please select file. Now it will take you to your desktop. Search for your zip folder, and here we are. So we double click on it. The folder will be uploaded onto your server. So you wait for it to upload, and you can see, notice this web hosting is really fast. Okay, so click here, go back to, so you click there, and here we are. But our folder or our file, our folder is still in the zip format. It will not work. When you type your website address, okay, you see that folder here. The folder is visible, but it's in the zip format. All right, it will not be rendered by browsers, so you want to unzip it. So you go back and then you click on that, you get select it, and then click on extract. Okay, so you click on extract and then extract files. Please close it. Now let's go back to the domain name once again and refresh it. you see that we now have two files. Okay, forget of the middle one. We have two folders. After we do that, please double click on your project folder, the one we get extracted. Single click. Okay, you see our website is live, but the problem is it's not taking the root domain, it's taking a subdomain because it's still inside that folder. So we want to move our files from that folder. So we're going to move them from this folder to the main directory. So we're moving it one step backwards. So please double click on it again. Okay, and here are our website files. These are the actual files. Click on select all and then click on move. Okay, you can see move. Click on move. Now you see that this is the path is taken. You see, and this is the path is taken. So we want to remove this, remove that. We want the files to be moved to the public directory, not a different folder. And just click on move. We are done with that step. Please click on up one level. I will advise you to delete this and delete this. Alright, so you click on, you hold control. If you're on Mac, you hold command. So you hold control and then click on that and click on this and then go to where delete. So but you can verify everything before you delete that. Alright, but I'm sure of what I'm doing. So you click on confirm. Alright, you can reload it if you want. Okay, so let's go back to our domain name and we clear this. Okay, because it do not work again. So we clear this and your website should now be on your main domain name. Hope is easy. If you have problems, please just contact me. I will help you out. And if you have found value out of this video, do me a favor. My affiliate link is in the description of this video to order web hosting from makigohost.com with my code TOOP50 to get 50% off discount. As always, my name is nyezinahsolomon, helping you build websites for yourself, your client, and make business out of it. Thank you and have a lovely day.